Hey guys, hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Kshitij aka the Rustic Wanderer. In today's video, I'll show you a day in my life as a volunteer at an animal farm, more precisely a horse farm here in Oulu, Finland. So let's get started. So a little bit of backstory of how I got started with volunteering at a horse farm here in Finland of all places. So me and my father, we have had this dream of having a horse farm at some point in our lives with all the horses running around happy and free grazing in the pastures. But neither of us knows anything about horse care, horse riding, and horsemanship in general. So I thought to myself, why not try and learn about these facets of horsemanship? So when I started looking around, I found a couple of horse farms and I reached out to them and asked if I could volunteer so that I could learn various facets of horse riding and horsemanship in general. Learning horse riding was one thing, but I wanted to learn everything about horse care, horse grooming, cleaning the stables, farm chores. What's a typical day in a life if I had a farm like that? And the best way to do that was to volunteer at an already existing farm that is up and running. So I started volunteering at this Heitasari pony yard here in Oulu, Finland, and I'll show you a day in my life at the farm. So come with me. All set, let's go to the farm. Today is a riding day. Today I'll be riding this stable horse, Herko. I got him inside the stable. He's ready to be tacked up. So let's tack him up and get ready for riding. So the boy is all saddled up. Now to put the bridle and clean his hooves. Okay, hoof cleaning mission success. Now the bridle. Okay, so that was a bit complicated multi-nailing steer up. Now the horse is all tacked up and ready. I'll put on my helmet and I'll see you in the riding hall.
hours later.
So that was it, guys. This is Erko back in his paddock waiting for his food. So we normally do 1 hour riding sessions like these, and then at other times I help with the basic chores at the farm. And look at these horses being naughty and doing funny stuff. So I've been volunteering at this farm in Oulu for a couple of months now, and I've been learning the various facets of horsemanship from my trainer cum mentor at the farm. So let me quickly bring him on to the video.
I'm doing here in Ponipiha like a stable master and coaching work. Been with horses like almost 50 years. I began as a 9-year-old child, like a city child, and I started riding in Pikkarala, kilometers away from Oulu, and then I continued like 10 years. But then I had a small break, and I started when I was graduated. I started my own riding school. I was 19 years old. I was that community's youngest, like independent guy who has something to do with his own. And then I had this riding school thing in Virpiniemi, which is also like 20 kilometers towards north from Oulu. And I had that riding school about 25 years. And then I have also a small break. I went to southern Finland, and I was working there as a stable master nearby Helsinki. And then I turned to be in Helsinki a few years coaching over there. And I was also like coach for para riders and attended two Paralympics like in Hong Kong and in London. And in London we won silver for Katja for Finland, so we were quite pleased for that. But now I'm working here in Ponipiha, and it's nice small farm with nice people, and yes, coaching, a little bit stable work. That's my job over here.
Interesting. So what can you tell us about the horse riding in Finland? Is it a big thing? Is it just very beginning stages?
It's mainly in Finland nowadays. It's like mostly a hobby for girls and young women, and I don't know why. Because old times, of course, the horses were in army use, and so then there was like most of young man and riding with horses, but now it's turned like that, and still it's quite much like this kind of a hobby riding. Of course, we have some talented riders at international level. For example, Kiira Tjurklund is very famous. She was attended like 5 Olympics, but the riding, Finland is a small country. We have long distances, and our breeding culture for horses is quite young. So and if you want to buy a very super horse, they are very, very expensive, and if you can't breed them here in their own country, it's difficult. We have a short summer, and that's why it's very expensive to get the horses live most of the year inside, and they have to feed inside, so that's why it comes very, very, very expensive. So the best horses has to be go and buy for some abroad, and then they are much more expensive over there. They don't sell the best horses to Finland, so we can't have those super horses if we don't breed them ourselves.
Because of COVID, everything has slowed down. All the businesses have slowed down. So are people less interested in horse riding in these times, or is it just a normal day?
I think now it's all these kind of values which are close to nature. And they are, I think, increased. And in Finland, for example, I think riding has all the time increased, and there are a lot of more riders every year. Like our a society, like a riding society of Finland, they have every year more and more members. So it tells that this kind of values are increasing.
And are there many foreigners, non-Finnish speakers in the riding scene, just learning horse riding or just even at the farm, or was I the only one that ever showed up?
Yeah, few of them have asked to come here to help in the farm. And nowadays in also Oulu has a lot of people come from abroad as refugees or just come here to work. So I think it's increasing as well, and now we are in our new pages we put those so that we can offer riding lessons for small groups and we can teach also in English. Because mainly the problem is that riding teachers are not trained that well teaching in foreign languages.
And how do you feel about foreigners taking interest in horse riding in Finland? Is it a good thing, or just your general feeling about it?
Everybody should ride a horse. It doesn't matter where you are from. So I think, and of course we can show some. We don't have that big mountains here in Oulu area or like that, but we have a nice, we are close to the seaside. You can go riding there and you can see another perspective about the Finnish nature with a horse. So that's why it's very, very good thing that foreign people see the Finlandians from the saddle.
So other than the riding hall, the riders here also take the horses outside for trail running and beach running?
Yes, we have because we are quite close to city center. We don't have that good environments where we can ride. But the sea is close there. If we get ever ice again, it's nice to go riding there in the sea ice, or in the winter cantering there in the water. But we have nice stables here in Oulu area which have good possibilities of riding in the forests and things. But this is close to city center, so then you have to, of course, it's not that, in the city center.
Yeah, sure. All right. Thank you so much for joining this short conversation for my video.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
So other than working inside the stables and helping with cleaning the stalls and replenishing the water for the horses, I also help make the riding hall and prepare the riding hall for riding lessons. You already got to see the inside riding hall when I was getting the riding lesson, but we have two riding halls here. One is this one outside, which we use when the weather is good, and the one inside. So let's check out the riding hall on the inside. So what you're seeing behind me is the indoor riding hall. Other than taking the riding lessons here and sharing this riding hall with other riders who are getting the lesson, I also help fix the soil, till the soil a bit to loosen it so that it's a bit more comfortable for the horses to run along. So let me show you how it is done. Also, let me let you in on a little secret. On the farm, I got this nickname, which is the Indian Superman, and you're soon about to find out why they call me that. So as you saw, farm work is a lot of cardio in it if you want to do it. This riding hall, indoor riding hall, is 50 meters long, 23 meters wide. Tilling the soil and loosening it for preparing for the riding lessons takes about 30 to 45 minutes. Every time we do it, we try to do it a couple of times a week. But it might appear that farm work is all physical, cardio, lots of intense workout, and there is no kind of fun activities to do here at the farm. But you are in for a surprise. Check out the next clip and you'll know farm work is not all work and no joy. We also do have activities to entertain ourselves and have a light mood every once in a while to relax a bit. And then we get back to the farm work, and then the cycle goes on. So check out how we celebrated Christmas here at the farm with the farm family. So there is a lot about horsemanship that you can learn at a horse farm. So consider volunteering, whether it is to learn about how to clip a horse's hair or how to take care of the horse, or if you just want to feed them hay or learn horse riding, whatever be the reason, come visit the Hetasari Pony Yard. And if you do come visit after watching my video, do come say hi to me. This was a day in my life volunteering at a horse farm. I hope you liked the video. Do like, share and subscribe to my channel. And share the video with your friends who are also interested in horse riding. This is Rustic Wanderer signing off. Take care.